Also, some people have been very concerned about my tea intake. I would be concerned if they were worried that I drink too much tea, but they actually are like, why don't you drink your tea? You only hold the cup and there's probably nothing in there. I never see you drink it. I drink it, okay? It's empty. Chill, everyone. I know they're not mean comments per se, but I'm a very sensible person. Don't be like that to me. All writing in caps, drink your damn tea. Don't be like that. I'm gonna cry, okay?
I like coffee with my coffee. I'm a no bullshit kind of girl. No room for creamer or that vanilla stuff either. I need something real too.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isabel and today we are just chilling. I can't believe that it finally happened and someone tagged me in their video. So I want to give a big thank you to Andrea, Libros y Yo for tagging me. Andrea, just like me, is a small booktuber. She makes videos in Spanish and she has a lot of beautiful energy. So I think you should go check her channel too. So step number 1, introduce your channel. For many years, I wanted to open a YouTube channel so I could just express myself and talk about the things that matter to me. But I did lack the confidence of carrying it out. When the pandemic hit the US around March, I was just at home and I thought, well, this is the ideal moment. Everyone is doing crazy things on the internet and they're just saying, oh, it's just because I'm bored. So I thought I could mask my deep desire for a channel just as a I'm bored activity. So I uploaded my first video on March 25th, 2020, like very late at night. I recorded very late at night and edited like as whatever, and it made me cringe a lot. So why I named my channel Isabel's Digest? It is named Isabel's Digest because I didn't want a name that was very telling of books. I didn't want Isabel's Books, of Isabel's Reads, or anything like that. Because I wanted to let it open for whatever I wanted to upload in the future. And digestion was a topic that I was very interested when I was studying comparative literature. Because I was writing all these papers about digestion and how characters digested information and how that moved them into different paths of storytelling. And I was using that word a lot, digestion. And I was thinking of myself as a character in the internet. And I thought, well, this could be Isabel's Digest, my digestions about things around me. Media and different forms of entertainment. This particularly, we are starting with literature, but eventually I would like to expand my horizons and analyze other forms of media. Also in Fahrenheit 451, there's this very important quote when they're saying that for you to study literature or for appreciating what a book is, you need to have sufficient time to digest it. And I felt like sometimes our lives goes too fast that we don't digest anything. So I decided to give myself a chance in July when I uploaded my video. Since July, I've been uploading videos every week. Therefore, in my channel, you're gonna find 3 types of content. We have the book digestions, we have the give it a chance, and we have the monthly wrap-ups. And we also have like random content for like the Halloween special or the end of the year or my birthday. Those are like extras that I don't count as a category. But the other 3 types of video I feel are very important and very balanced way of having this channel. For example, the monthly wrap-ups are the undigested readers, as I say, and are just the list of books I read with the ratings. Those are the only times I mention ratings. When I do book digestions or give them a chance, I don't rate them at all because I don't feel like those are really reliable sources to analyze a book. So I try to stay away from them. I only mention them in the wrap-ups because I feel like that's the way that a lot of people try to get recommendations without going too deep into books, which I totally understand because no one likes to get spoiled. So those are very fun to write, very fun to record, and I feel are very dynamic. Then you're also gonna find the book digestions. The book digestions are the bulk of Isabel's Digest. They're like halfway there between the wrap-ups and they give them a chance. The book digestions are usually the best books I read in the month. They're not all the books I read, and usually are the ones that I feel like are meatier and have a lot of potential for a review. In the reviews, I try to structure them as half of them just me recommending a book to you as you are my best friend. Then I try to give some information about the time period, the author, the genre, whatever that caught my attention that I think it's important for you to consider while reading it without giving you spoilers. It's usually very hard, but I try and do my best, and book digestions are absolutely very important to me because those were the ones I wanted to do since before opening the channel. Then we also have the give them a chance, and this is the newest section in the channel, and it's something that I love. It's my proudest section. I don't know, we don't have a lot of videos there. Clearly we only have 2. But give it a chance is a section where I pick the absolute best books that I can think of that have a bad reputation or that have some prejudice against them because they're usually classics, and classics are intimidating for a lot of people. So I try to bring them to the spotlight and say, hey, this is actually a really good book that you're gonna enjoy. However, in these types of videos, I do give spoilers sometimes. I give the spoiler alert and whatever, but I do give spoilers and I do more of an analysis of the book in case you already read it and you do think that other people should give it a chance, and we can have this conversation because we already read it. But also if you didn't, it's just enough to spark your attention, I think. Those are the 3 categories in my channel, and that's where you're gonna find. I don't do a lot of book tags. This is, I think, my 3rd book tag. Okay, so next question is, how long have you been in Booktube? Close to the year in March. So yes. As I said, my first video was March of 2020, but my first video where I started taking it seriously was in July 14, 2020. So we are getting closer to the 8 months. If you take the July date, we have been with the channel for 8 months. And if we take March, we have the channel for 11 months. Cheers to us, I guess. Okay, so next question is, what do you like more about Booktube? And I have to declare that I'm a very bad booktuber in the sense that I didn't watch Booktube before opening my channel. I don't know, I don't like knowing about books before I read them. I like to be completely surprised, which is dumb because what I basically do is talk about books that you should read, but I don't do the same. I don't know why, but that's the truth. But if I had to pick something that I really like about Booktube is that you get to meet a lot of people who are like-minded. For example, from Booktube you can jump to Bookstagram and stuff. Although I do have to say that I have met more people through Instagram and then they check my channel than through Booktube. But I love seeing what other people are putting out there, and I think that is a very nice community to be in. Everyone has always treated me with a lot of respect, and I think that a lot of people are very supportive with you, especially when you're starting out, which is very important. Okay, next question is, which type of books do you read? If you're my follower, you know that I love
historical fiction, memoirs, contemporary fiction, and romance.
Those are my thing. I also like a lot of crime, murder, mystery novels, but I'm very picky with those because I've read a lot of them. And I do want them to be very exciting and very thrilling. And with romance, for example, it doesn't matter how many times you throw the same cliche at me, I usually like it. With memoirs, the same way. I don't feel like I can critique a memoir as harshly as I critique fiction because it's someone's life. So I usually just enjoy them a lot. And historical fiction. And with historical fiction, the thing is, I love history. I feel like it's the perfect balance of things that I love. Fiction and history. Throw them all together and give me a story that I can relate to and that I can feel like I'm living through it. Top notch. I don't know if it's allowed to add something to the tag, but I'm gonna add something. And to this question, I'm also gonna add things that I don't read. And this is not to say that I would never read anything like this. I'm just saying, if you are a reader of this type of genres, please recommend me books so I can have a guide. So books I don't usually read anymore or ever are fantasy books and like self-improvement books. I just don't. If you have a one that you say, this is gonna change your life, please comment it. Okay, question 6 is... So last question, what is your favorite video in your channel? I don't know. I mean, I really like my analysis on Fahrenheit 451, although I do think it's maybe too long. And maybe that's why a lot of people haven't watched that. But okay, I know, my Frankenstein video. I really love that video because I really love that book, and I know of people close to me, like people I know that I went to school with, that send me messages like, I watched your video and now I'm reading Frankenstein or whatever. And I think it started a lot of cool conversations, and I'm very happy about that. I also really like my Age of Innocence video and my favorite books of the year. My video of favorite books of 2020 was really fun to do. I thought it was very cute. I really like that I give the space to thank the authors. And yes, those are my favorite videos in my channel. But I genuinely love every video I uploaded. So now I'm gonna do the nominations. So first of all, I'm gonna nominate my girl Paulina's pages, or as I know her, the book reviewing fox on Instagram. Paulina is one of the very first friends I made on Instagram, and I think her videos are always very carefully crafted. She has amazing analytical skills, and she's just a sweetheart. So I invite you all to her channel, and I invite you, Paulina, to do this tag. I'm also gonna tag Acevedo, who is a booktuber in Spanish who has a lot of energy, a lot of ideas, and is very active putting all her content out there. I also want to tag Robert Literatura, who is a Spanish booktuber that definitely makes more educational videos with analysis, interpretations, summaries, and audiobooks about key pieces of literature. Again, gracias Andrea for tagging me, and please go check out her channel. Thank you all for watching. If you're new on this channel, please follow me and watch my other videos. You know the spiel, keep reading, please, please, please keep reading. And when you're not, follow me on all my social media, linked down below. Thank you so much.